Hi everyone, my name's Mad Matt.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down.
For God's sake, Patches! Every time!
Forgive me.
Well, you broke me specs! I was supposed to play Elden Ring
I
now!
didn't mean it.
You know what, I preferred you when you were a spider. Which is ridiculous. Hi everyone, my name's Mad Matt Lugos, and welcome to Elden Ring. So, if you've never watched one of my playthroughs before, I like to play single-player, story-focused games where we can take our time, explore, go a bit slower, and focus on the story, the characters, the lore, the narrative, and all that good stuff. So, if I sound like someone you want to come along on a grueling, challenging, difficult journey with, then I hope you join me for what's sure to be an amazing experience in Elden Ring. Okay, so I'm coming in as blind as possible in terms of what I know about Elden Ing. I watched a little bit of the not the release trailer, but the first trailer that came out last summer. I used a bit of it in that age rating bit there, but I felt like it was going to spoil too much stuff, so I haven't watched anything except the first half of that trailer, and I haven't watched anything since. So I've not seen anything from the network tests. I've been avoiding spoilers like no one's business. They've been everywhere, but I've managed to avoid most of it, so I don't really know anything about it. Now, we need to pick a class. In terms of my Dark Souls history, I'll go into that after we start the game. So, we'll have a little look at the stats, but they're pretty similar to usual. Only a couple of them are new or different. So Vigor, health and fire resistance and fire immunity. Mind determines FP and affects focus, so that'll be our ability to use like our weapon special attacks maybe if it's similar to Dark Souls 3. Endurance, so stamina, robustness, which might be poise. One can hope, right? We need poise back. This attribute also determines how heavy your equipment can be. So our equipment load, Vigor and Endurance tend to get invested in no matter what build you play, really. Strength, attribute required to wield heavy armaments, also boosts attack power of strength scaling armaments and affects your physical defense. Dexterity, attribute required to wield advanced armaments, also boosts attack power of dex scaling armaments, reduces casting time of spells, softens fall damage, and makes it harder to be knocked off your horse. Now, of course, we're going to have this horse, which is just mad, knowing that this is like a pseudo open world or something. I'm not sure. Intelligence, so magic. Attribute required to perform glintstone sorceries, also boosts magic power of intelligence scaling sorceries and improves magic resistance. Faith, attribute required to perform sacred incantations, also boosts magic power of faith scaling incantations. Attribute arcane, so mind seems new, but that's just like our FP and mana, I guess. But Arcane was in Bloodborne. It's never been in a Souls game, so maybe I was thinking that this might replace Pyromancy. Because in Dark Souls 3, Pyromancy was just like a quality build of intelligence and faith, right? So you had like strength builds, dex builds, intelligence builds, faith builds, then you had a quality physical build, and then you could have a quality magic build, which was Pyromancy, right? But Arcane is luck as well, I think, but I don't know if it can be an actual build like it was in Bloodborne. Attribute governing discovery also affects holy defense, vitality, and certain sorceries and incantations. So certain sorceries. Interesting. Now, because this is a first playthrough, first playthroughs aren't really the time, I don't think, for a magic build or a sorcery or faith build. Not in my opinion. But I don't really know what style of build to go for. In Dark Souls games, I've always gone for a dexterity build on first playthroughs, and I always kind of regret it because I feel like strength is more fun. But Dark Souls 3 had like a Bloodborne influence on it, so I'm wondering if this has a bit of a Sekiro influence on the way the game feels. So that would probably suggest that like a quick sword, like a quick katana wielder, like a samurai, would probably be better. But I'm not really sure yet because I don't really know how the game's going to feel for combat. So I'm going to pick Wretch because I feel like it's going to be more challenging. Yeah, and it means I get to feel out the game and pick my build after we're a few hours in. So originally I only loaded up the game and didn't even exit the first door because I wanted to go in completely blind. However, and that was last night while I created my character. This morning, however, there were a lot of reports of performance problems on the PC version, which we are playing on now. Frame rate problems, stuttering problems, popping problems. So I had to go a bit further in the game to test it out. Sorry to interrupt myself. Matt from the future here. Just needed to put a little update in here. So if you've made it a few minutes into this video, chances are you may be interested in my playthrough of Elden Ring. So I just need to explain that I started recording this playthrough back in February when the game actually released. And I recorded the first 5 episodes of this series at release, but I encountered quite a lot of performance problems to do with the big stutters that you might have seen reported on the PC version of the game. So after I finished episode 5, I decided to stop playing the game and wait for performance improvements. So I moved on to do some other Let's Plays. So the first 5 episodes of this series will have those stutters in the videos. So just in case you were going to see some of them and make you less likely to carry on watching the series, just understand that they're only in those first 5 videos. And from part 6 onwards, the game will be running nice and smooth and clean. Head over to the community page on my channel. You can see some explanations for how I've found a workaround and everything on there. And if you see any weird cuts at all, just shortcuts, I've probably just edited out me talking about the performance, you know, frame rate and all this stuff. I'm just going to cut little bits of that out because it's just not really relevant. So if you see any weird cuts, that explains that. I've just watched the 5 videos myself to get myself back in the mood for Elden Ring. And if it seems like I'm not exploring as much as I've maybe made it sound like I would, it's just because early on in FromSoftware games, in my experience, I tend to be a bit cautious with how much I explore. I try to get myself a bit stronger before I go off the beaten path as much. But because I didn't really know how much of an open world this was really going to be, I realise now that you need to explore as much as possible after being a few hours into the game. So don't worry if I miss stuff and I don't kind of explore in certain obvious areas. I will be going back and backtracking. I've seen most of the stuff I've missed myself now after watching the videos back again in full several months later. Yeah, so don't worry about that. That was more of my early game fear stopping me from going off the beaten path too much. So yeah, I'm going to carry on playing the game now. I'm going to resume after part 5. So we'll get back to the intro. I'll see you later. Right, so in terms of... I tend to pick female characters for whatever reason when I can create one. But I'm going for a male character this time. I tend to base my Dark Souls characters on Witcher 3 or Witcher series characters, not always Witcher 3. Which this character is a character from The Witcher 2, and he is mentioned in the books. But we're going to be playing as my favourite character from The Witcher 2, Iorveth. Now, he'll probably look a bit better when he's got some clothes on. But Iorveth is missing an eye. He's got like a heavy disfigurement across his right eye. Now, there are actually eye patches, but they don't really look right. Iorveth kind of has like a skull cap that he pulls down over his missing eye. So I've made the eye completely black on the right. We never really see Iorveth's hair because he always has that skull cap on, but I've gone for the slick back kind of Elven Rebel style haircut, and he definitely has black hair and green eyes. So that's as close as I could get to Iorveth. I'll put a picture up so if you're not familiar with that. I think I'm gonna... Right, we'll go for a mature voice. Iorveth's an elf, so... he's obviously a bit older than most humans. Yeah, mature, we're in pretty good shape because Yorvith is like a rebel leader. So the last thing we need to choose is our keepsake. So we're going to read through these. So if we don't have any, we have no keepsake. The past has been well and truly left behind, which fits in with being a wretch, I suppose. We've not really got any pockets. A crimson amber medallion. Medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases maximum HP. So that'll be useful for us because we've got no armor currently. The gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between. Used to gain many runes. Now, I don't know what the currency is in this game. Souls, blood echoes, sen. I really don't know. So it might be runes. So that might be worth some cash. Golden seed washed ashore from the lands between, said to reinforce sacred flasks. Golden seed. So that maybe has something to do with our Estus flask or whatever it's called in this game. I'm really excited because this is a whole new thing. It's got nothing to do with being a sequel or anything. I much prefer the FromSoftware games when they do something new. Like Bloodborne, like Sekiro, and don't have, because there are similarities between all the games, so when they dress it up in like a new aesthetic and story, it's really good. Fanged Imp Ashes. The ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within, so spirits could be souls as well, right? No idea what that might be. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. Okay. Don't know. Stone sword key. 2 stone keys shaped like swords, breaks the seal on imp statues, but can only be used once. We don't know what an imp statue is. Maybe something to do with being cursed? I'm not sure. A bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power, said to originate from the demigod Michaela. Okay, that maybe sounds like a sorcery thing. Boiled prawns. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. Boosts physical damage negation. Delicious. And this is the thing I picked when I tested the game. I think this was probably a horrendous idea. Shabiri's Woe. The crazed likeness of a noble whose eyes have been gouged out attracts enemies' aggression. So there's been stuff like this. There was the big giant bell thing in Sekiro, right? Dark Souls 2 had that altar that you could join the Covenant that made everything more difficult. We're not going to pick that because I'm already naked. So I'm going to take the health boost because I don't know what the hell any of the other stuff means. Right, this is Yorvith. We're a wretch. We're going to get started. Level 1. Oh, I'm so nervous, man. I'm really excitedly nervous. Right, let's pay attention.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
We need to take notes here, I think.
The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Wow.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Okay. There's a lot of information in that opening cutscene, dude. A lot. Okay, thank you. Pre-order bonuses. Okay, so we've got a bit of extra health. Oh, God. Right, so, what I'm just going to try and think now about that opening cutscene. So, the Elden Ring was shattered. We're in a place called the Lands Between. Now, just as an FYI, when I loaded the game up before, I skipped the opening cutscene so I wasn't spoiled. So, that was the first time I've seen that, so... Basically, I just kind of ignored everybody and died and got to the main area. That's all I did. Okay. So, the ruler of the Lands Between was Queen Marika, but she went missing. And then there was like an uprising, or the place was attacked by the Tarnished or the Undead or whatever, and Godwyn was killed. I don't know who Godwyn was. Maybe that was the king, maybe? Or someone to do with the queen. Marika's children all fought over the various shattered parts of the Elden Ring. Or they fought over the Elden Ring and that's what caused the shattering. Something was mentioned about a greater will. It was a proper noun, greater will, right? It was capitalized, so that's something to do with faith, probably. We're Rise Tarnished, that's us, yeah. And then there were several like important people who looked like bosses, I guess. There were 5 of them who were brought up. There was Horalu, right? Gold Mask, Fear, the Dung Eater, and Gideon. Okay, so a lot to take in there. Let's get started. So in terms of the game, feels like Dark Souls to run around. Now we do have a jump button, but it's not as it doesn't feel as like it is as useful as the one in Sekiro. So we've got a dead woman here. Recently dead. Looks like someone from a church of some kind. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. I shall. Tarnished's wizened finger. Now, I'm going to press jump instead of interact a lot. Just going to get my excuse in early. The inventory menu. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you carry and drop them on the ground or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. Yeah. So, this is a FromSoftware game, so item descriptions are incredibly important to learning what the hell is going on. So we will be reading all of these. As I've already said, I'm a slower player. Don't expect me to rush to stuff. I'm going to backtrack, I'm going to go slow. And I've not ruled out playing online, but basically I want my first experience of every area to be offline so that I don't get spoiled by seeing a message. I really wish FromSoftware would put an option in the menu to turn off the player written signs on the ground, but still allow you to have invasions. I was really hoping they were going to do that, but it's not in the menu, so it's just on or off. Okay, a memory of grace. The memory of first grace, which once guided bygone Tarnished to the lands between. Lose all runes and return to last sight of grace visited. It's merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring, become the Elden Lord. Okay, so this is a dark sign, essentially, right? So runes are souls, okay, or blood echoes, or whatever you want to call them. So runes are our currency. Last sight of grace is bonfire, and this is like a dark sign. So we lose all our souls, essentially. And we just picked this up, the Tarnished Wizened Finger. An item for online play. Useless then. Used to write messages. Your messages will be conveyed to other worlds, allowing other players to read them. A finger of corpse wax. So emaciated, the bones visible. It's a relic of those who came before, left to help those who'd come after. Okay, I don't think we've got anything else except for that. Alright, our club. Now, I don't know how to two-hand in this game. I couldn't figure it out when I tested everything out. A thick, solid lump of wood, wielding this striking weapon requires no skill. A simple, primitive weapon that requires only brute strength and persistence to hammer your foe into the ground. A barbaric roar. Let loose a bestial roar to rally the spirit and increase attack power, while active, strong attacks change to savage combo attacks. Uh-oh, what have I done? There we go. We are completely naked. Okay, this actually has more detail on it. Crimson Amber Medallion. The Erd tree's old sap becomes amber. The Erd tree. Treasured as the most precious of jewels in the age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. The primordial life energy resides inside. Okay, Godfrey. I'm going to take notes because everything's so opaque in Souls games. I feel like you really have to keep a little track of things. Godfrey. First Elden Lord. So I don't know how related these lords are to this Queen Marika. Okay, yes, with the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments, each to your left and right hands. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. Okay, so maybe we can't two-hand at all. We can equip 3 weapons. Yes, that's pretty traditional, right? Now, where's our carry weight? I know I'm blocking. I'm not blocking any of the UI in the game, I don't think. No. So this is where the camera will stay. Obviously, I will be blocking a little bit of stuff on the right. Figure and mind and level and runes held. I'll just tell you what those things are when I need to. Where's our carry weight? Oh, so it kind of summarizes it, light load. So no fat rolling for the time being. So as we walk through here, my Dark Souls history, guys. I thought I'd try and not have an extra long intro. I've kind of failed at that. Basically, I've played all the modern Soulsborne titles except for Demon's Souls. The Chapel of Anticipation. Now, I couldn't find any enemies here except for the one who kills you. yeah, I never owned a PS3 and I still don't own a PS5, so I've never played Demon's Souls, but I've played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, and Sekiro. I enjoyed all of them. My first experience was Dark Souls 1, nearly 10 years ago now, and that's probably my favourite Dark Souls experience, just because it was the first one. Everything was so fresh to me. My favourite aesthetic was probably Bloodborne, like the story and everything in it. Bloodborne was amazing. I loved the kind of gothic, was it like Victorian style architecture? Was amazing. And gameplay wise, my favourite was probably Sekiro, just because it was so precise and tight and purposeful. Because it wasn't really an RPG, so everything was like an elegant dance, right? It didn't have to take into account different playstyles, or many different playstyles. So, so I've enjoyed all of them. The game I probably spent the most time with out of the 5 was Dark Souls 3, weirdly enough. I know a lot of people don't like Dark Souls 3, because the combat's like a weird mix of Dark Souls and Bloodborne, and so it feels a little too fast for medieval. But I only spent that much time with it because it's the only one of these games that I played at release that had an online element. So a lot of all that time was basically just spent doing invasions and PvP and all that really fun stuff. So I had a lot of hours in Dark Souls 3 just because of that. I did a bit of PvP in Dark Souls 2. I didn't play Dark Souls Remastered, so that probably would have been a good chance to do that, but nevertheless. I am playing on a controller, obviously, on an Xbox controller. It's beautiful, guys. So I don't think we're in the lands between yet. I think we're on our way there. Yeah, we've got a very light jump. Now, how do we do Barbaric Roar? Right. Okay. Oh, that used up FP. That was silly. I don't think we can two-hand. You guys will have to tell me in the comments. Alright. Now, there's a big boy in here. I have no idea how to beat him. My schedule for this game, guys, is on my channel banner. There'll be a lot of videos every week. At least 10 videos a week for Elden Ring. We've got a fog wall there. Hello there, friend. Grafted Scion. Hey, I don't have any clothes, man. Ow! Ow! Am I dead? Alright, that was anticlimactic. We were supposed to die. I'll be back. Rest assured, Scion. I thought I still had some health left then, but I guess not. I've got no clothes. What do you want from me? Ooh. It's got horns, hasn't it? Yeah.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all.
The horse is called Torrent. Hello?
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Golden Order. We've heard gold mentioned a few times. Yeah, because we've heard gold mentioned with a few of the, like, important people, right? So maybe you have to be descended from the gold. Maybe you have to be a member of the Golden Order to rule over the lands between. There was someone called Goldmask, and I think Godwyn. I didn't write down everything in detail because I was trying to write fast. Godwyn, I think. Flask of Crimson Tears. So this is the Estus flask. Oops. How do I read? There we go, there we go. I have to go into the menu. Okay, Flask of Crimson Tears. A sacred flask modelled after a golden, holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the graveside was sure to die, until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. Okay, Crimson Tears, and this is filled with Cerulean Tears, and that restores FP. Not sure how much we'll be using that. Like I said, I feel like you have to do melee on a first playthrough. I feel like doing an overly ranged combat style is makes things a little different. This is reminding me of the Sekiro first area, right? And of being in a cave. The Cave of Knowledge lies below. Now, I ran past this when I checked out the game before. I just ran through that door and had a run around the open world to test frame rate. Hello there, invisible man. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge. Of learning, of remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Huh. Now he's got that thing around his neck similar to the faith builds, right? And I don't know, this is kind of reminding me of Dark Souls with the... I can't remember what they were called, but you know in the flooded place you had to have that item that would stop them from being ghosts. Maybe we need an item to interact with him. I am going to go down there, but I just want to activate the first site of grace. I will try to use the actual terms from this game rather than saying bonfire and souls and stuff. But I'm going to have certain Miyazakian slips here. We need to find some clothes, man. Sharpish. I don't know why there's a fog wall here. Does it just need to load? Used to be like this in Dark Souls 3, right? When you were at the Firelink Shrine. Okay, so this is a site of grace. So we've got a day-night cycle, right? Early day, past time, flasks, spells, our sort chests. With this menu, you can place items that you're carrying into the chest for storage or take stored items out of the chest. If you're already carrying the maximum number of items when you pick up a new item, it'll be stored in the chest automatically. Sure. Thank you. So we can't go through here. What are these? Like these like goblins. You definitely hear someone walking around in there. I don't know if we're gonna have invisible walls. I'll hopefully not spend the whole game doing that. Co-op. Okay, probably won't be doing much of this either, but we used Tarnished's Furled Finger to write a gold summon sign. Co-op multiplayer will begin once you've been summoned by a player from another world. You will take the role of an ally, Furled Finger, and your objective is to defeat the area boss. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the summoner, the host of fingers. The Tarnished Furled Finger. Okay, we'll read those a bit later. I feel like we need to get started. I always have such a huge problem with doing really long intros. But I'm pretty upfront about being a slow player, so you have been warned. I've got no shield. I can't do the traditional Dark Souls little jig, or the Elden Ring jig. Okay, no items in here. I'm gonna do an edgy walk. Then maybe we'll go down into that cave. Kind of feels like a trap, though, to be honest. Look at this! Right, we've got the game on like full maximum settings. I've got motion blur turned completely off. Look at this, guys. So that's what was that tree called? I don't think I wrote it down. There was some kind of tree mentioned. And honestly, from this point here, I think that the game is like completely open. We've got like a little chapel there. We need to get up somewhere high. We need some clothes. So we've got another site of grace here. Guidance of grace. Grace exists to guide the Tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. Okay. Oh, right, so this points you in the direction of other sites of grace. So there's one, like, directly in that way. Of course, the map, dude. This is crazy, isn't it? In a FromSoftware game. Use your map to check your current position, as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at stels along the road. I don't know what that is. You can also use the map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you've discovered and travel there instantaneously, really. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this can't be done. Sweet. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get around the open world element of this game by having closed off dungeons that will serve as more traditional Dark Souls level design. Which feels kind of like the perfect way to do it, right? Hi there, mate. Have you got some pants for me?
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come
Unfortunately.
to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Hmm? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however,
Maidenless.
you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold,
Right.
you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
Okay, so those are two things we need, apparently. That maiden, I guess, was the woman with the horse. And we need to get to the Round Table Hold.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare.
Vare, okay.
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times.
Yeah.
That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
I'm sure it will. Okay, let's try and exhaust as much dialogue out of Vare as possible.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly. To Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff.
Sure.
The home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
Godric. Godric. I've not written anything down for Godric. Godric the Grafted. So maybe someone created?
It's time you set off, I should think. To Castle Stormvale on the cliff.
Yeah.
Where Grace would guide you. If you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off.
Alright.
If you seek...
Alright, so we need to go over there, basically. We need some trousers, man. Big time. So we've got Big Man down here. Obviously. So I'm thinking there might be another checkpoint in that chapel. I don't think we're going to be able to handle him. Let's just have a little look around first, because it's so beautiful. Now, one thing I noted when I've just quickly ran around here to test out the frame rate was that you can kill these things, but they're actually peaceful. Hiya, birds. That has never been in any Souls game. There's never been any creature who wouldn't just straight up attack you unless they were an NPC. Right? That's amazing. That adds an element of like friendly, peaceful exploration to the game, right? Okay, oh wait, so we've got several glowing trees. That one is obviously the biggest, but there is another one here that's like a different style of tree, but it's definitely similar-ish. But it's glowing anyway. Let's have a little goosey gander around here. So we've got a little island down there. I don't know if we can swim. Probably not. We maybe need to raise a bridge or something. Or teleport across, or find an underground way over there, maybe. Maybe something like those bits over there. We've got a pretty clear objective. Hi, eagles. I won't hurt you for the minute. Man, there's nothing quite like the feeling of just being overwhelmed at the start of one of these games, right? It feels like they got that initial death out of the way really quick. Oh, we got crabs. Great. I hate those things in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, guys, let me know how the game looks on video. I feel like it's running pretty smooth. I haven't really noticed any big drops or anything. Okay, they look distinctly bigger than those eagles. Those look like they look like echidnas from The Witcher 3. Oh no, they've not got longer legs though. Yeah, so another tree, so we've got several smaller trees, I guess, maybe. So we've got a golden boy over there. I probably want to avoid him. The only real enemy I triggered when I was running around was a huge giant guy, and he would not leave me alone. There's something down there as well. Got some ruins. Got a big tower in the distance. Several towers. And a broken bridge that leads from Stormvale. Now, we do have stealth, right? So that will be useful. Obviously. Now, I don't know what the aggro range is like on this guy. What was that? Oh, materials? In every corner of the lands between, you will find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and various other useful materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. Man, this is... There's obviously crafting in Dark Souls and all the rest of it, but this is just like... It's just got a new flavour to it, hasn't it? I go. I come in peace. I'm here to pick flowers in my underwear. I want nothing to do with you, Golden Man. Okay, yeah. We're naked. We've got a wooden club. Let's avoid this fella. Okay, here comes some stutters. A ribbon fragment. Okay, when we get to a site of grace, we will read all this stuff, I promise. But what is that? Oh, it's another one. Okay, that stood out pretty clearly, right? There's not as much fall damage, for sure, which is definitely useful. It's really difficult to know how much to explore at the beginning of these games. Isn't it? It's so difficult to know. But the grace, whatever it was pointing us towards this chapel. As long as Golden Boy over there doesn't do anything. Well, let's have a little look inside. Maybe we can go up into the little tower, maybe. Bonfire. Sweet. The Church of Ella? Church of Ella. Is that Father Christmas? What is going on? Okay, this looks like a blacksmith. Fast travel to sites of grace. Though through your map, you can instantly travel to any sites of grace that you've discovered. However, there are some dungeons and other areas. Yeah, I'm sure we just read that. That one's pointing over there. Hello there. What are you? Oh, he's got like a... Or he or she's got like a mask on. You playing an instrument?
You're a Tarnished. I can see it. And I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Nope.
Then why not purchase a little something?
I don't have any money.
Carly, purveyor of fine goods.
Carly. Okay. Have you got any recommendations?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit.
Got you.
A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own.
Oh, right.
Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration.
Got you.
The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
What can you tell me about yourself, Carly?
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only Tarnished, like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Okay. What's your donkey's name?
You know, you should buy us a crafting essential. The kit costs a but the important...
Okay, sure. I don't think I've actually got any money. With the shop menu, you can spend runes to purchase various items. You can also sell items for runes. Each merchant stocks a different variety of items for purchase. We have nothing! We have no runes. Right, so he does have an armor set. He's got some chain armor, which will set us back about 5k for the full set. We could probably do with a shield, right? Oh, right, we can buy... Oh, no, that's the crafting kit. I thought it was a saddle. Oh yeah, we need all this stuff, man. We need to get some runes from somewhere. Can I sell anything? Can I sell you my underpants? Please. If I just sold my only weapon. Alright, fine. Cheers, mate.
Bye for now.
Yeah, I'll be back. What is this? Strengthening armaments. At a smithing table, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. Somewhere in the lands between, you may meet a blacksmith who can make your armaments even stronger. Sweet. A smithing stone. Okay, with the smithing menu, you can spend runes and smithing stones to strengthen your armaments. You can strengthen your armaments up to +3 at a smithing table. Somewhere in the lands between, yep. We'll need him to go further than that. Smithing stones. Okay, so that's like Titanite. Hello there, donkey! Is it a donkey or a mule? It's probably a fictional version with those ears, right? I'm an elf. I've got ears like that too. You know, Eorvis an elf. Not me, I'm not that deranged. Right, can we go up this tower at all? Let's just not trigger Golden Boy here. Golden Boy? Was it gold? Was it more like bronze? Bronze Boy. Yeah, I'm out of here, dude. Right, now this one's pointing into this golden forest. So I guess we check it out. Oh, I see an enemy. Right, Bronze Boy can wait. We're not ready for that. We're naked. I'm going to need to utilize stealth until we get some bloody clothes here. Oh. Hello there, sir. I feel like we should take him on. Oi! Over here, mate. Okay, he's aggro. He's not friendly. I can't parry, I can't block. What? Bash! Come on then. How much is that worth? 64! Oh man. Oh, we need so much. Oh, see, I keep pressing A. Come on, it looks like there's something in that. Nice. A golden rune. Oh, I should have read all the stuff while we were at the site of grace. Let's take everyone out. Stealth be damned. Nah, I'm only joking. Surprise! Oh, he dropped an item. Nice! We've got armor. And we need to put this on right now. Look at that! No more bum cheeks for you all. I'm very sorry if Yorvith was your type. You can no longer stare at his sweet cheeks. How many are sat around this little bonfire over here? Gotta be wary of like an ambush or something. Can we pick up this yellow flower? It looks like we can. An Erd leaf flower. Right, we'll read all these at the next site of grace. I promise. I don't know how lucky that item drop was. What happened here, mate? He's mourning someone. This feels a little dirty. Oh. What happened here? What is this? Kukri. Nice. Sure, let's... Oh, yeah, let's get the Memory of Grace there first. And then let's get a Kukri on there. Right. Yeah, we're not going to earn many runes doing this, so I'm not just going to run around killing these guys. Hiya, mate. Nice to see ya. They've got a really small aggro range. What are you doing? Oh. Just as a little tip, guys, a lot of people don't know this, but like if you're like on this one, if you hold down on the D-pad, you go back to the item that's in the first slot, which should be a flask, right? So if I hold it down, it goes straight back to it. So if you've got like tons of items in it, you get back to it quickly. It's like that in all Souls games, to be fair. Or, well, I'm not sure how many it's been like that in, but it's really useful. I'm one of you, mate. Look at the armor. Are you blind? Flatten him. Okay, so we broke his poise there, I guess. Right, let's go and have a look at these ruins. There's a cave over here, though. Right? Our first dungeon. No shoes. Okay, my GPU's trying a bit harder now. How's our frame rate? Okay, it's dipped a little bit now that we're in this kind of area. I'll pick some flowers first. I'll pick up some flowers before I beat your brains in, buddy. Okay, so I'm starting to see a bit of stuttering here now. It's not major, but fair enough. There's only so much I can test without spoiling the game for myself. Yeah, we can't actually climb, is the thing. There's going to be some sketchy Skyrim climbing going on here. But we've got rain. Man, look at this. Something's making a noise. Is that an enemy? What the hell's that? It's like a little beetle. It's a dung beetle. That is a dung beetle. Right, let's not ambush him. He might be friendly. Beetles might be like our best friends in this world. It's alright. Okay, you don't look friendly. You've got horns. No! I don't appreciate this, boar. I'm giving you a chance to run. I didn't want to do that, boar. Damn it. Right, so there's like a weird... Oh, we've got mushrooms. There's like a little dung beetle here. Gold tins excrement. Hey! No! Okay, I'm gonna run into an enemy if I keep doing this. Right, so they're like crystal lizards. Okay, there are both crimson and cerulean teardrop scarabs. Defeat them to replenish the flasks that match their type. However, you can't replenish more flasks than your maximum amount allows. Oh, damn it, I've not even used the flask. That is a bummer. I killed the little guy for nothing. Now we can pick flowers. It's great. Okay, is there a site of grace down there? I think so. Got a little camp here. Is this a friendly camp? Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it. Right, so we've got a dungeon. Oh, we've got a site of grace here. Groveside Cave. Right, we're nearly at an hour already. I'm not going to rest. Summoning pod pools. In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Yeah, well, we're not playing online, so unlucky. Oh wait, no, what? No. Fair enough. We're gonna need a torch, man. We need a torch. I don't think we can do anything in here without a torch. Oh god. We've got a bit of cheat light, haven't we? Oh, wolves. Big, giant wolves. They're huge, man. Oh. Let's get some poisonous mushrooms. Cave moss. How many are there, though? That's the important question when you're dealing with the dogs in these damn games. Is how... Oh! Plunging attack! Oh, we're toast, man. Oh my god, we're dead. I panicked. Yeah. Yeah. No way, we're coming back to this one. Okay, we only had like 300 runes. Fine. Don't worry. Death. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. You'll drop any runes in your possession at the site of your death. If you die again before reclaiming the runes, they'll be lost forever, of course. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of the lost runes. Now, we couldn't sneak up on those bloody wolves. I guess we need to be in, like, long grass and stuff, which is fairly obvious. Please tell me the souls dropped up here. Sugar lumps. Right, we're going to YOLO this one more time. Oh, that is a whiff. Oh, I pressed jump instead of retrieve. Oh, how do we get out? I'm sorry. I know that you're children. Oh. Oh, shameful display. Okay, I think we can probably kill most of them. It's only the white wolf that has a massive HP pool, right? Now, is there some sort of hollowing that goes on here? I'm not sure. I don't think so. We'll see. We'll find out. Some tarnishing, maybe? Right, it's best not to go that way. Oh! No, don't look onto that one. Thank you. Oh, we're really struggling without a shield here, man. Okay, we can do this. It's just where the white wolf is, that's the question. Is that you? Oh, you sneaky bastards! Oh, hey! Sorry for killing your family! Smash! Come on, dude. Stop toying with me! Right, no more healing. Great. Golden rune. Thank you. Silver Firefly. That's cool. Yeah, we really need a torch or something. How many wolves are left? Any? These guys got brooked up. Man, dogs in Soul games. Thin beast bones. Dogs in Soul games are another form of trauma. Like an exclusive kind of trauma. A cracked pot. A key item. Okay, tutorials. Right. I've got loads of stuff that we can read up on here, but let's just try and explore the rest of this cave. We've got 800 runes. There was another entrance down here. Maybe there's another white wolf in here. I'm not sure. Hopefully we'll be able to handle that. It definitely feels like being quick, or if we're going to be sturdy, we need a heavy shield. If we're going to be quick, we need a different weapon. Oh, seriously? Oh my god, we're not ready for this. Absolutely no way. No, just no. Sorry to be boring, but no. Right. I'll try and keep these episodes between 50 and 70 minutes, I guess. Is the way out? I can't see anything. But this is the first episode, so this might be this will be like maybe an hour and 20 or something, a touch longer. We've already died, so all the guys outside will have respawned. So it's morning time. We still don't have any trousers, but we've got Estus again. I mean, tears. We've got tears. There'll be lots of tears in this game. There's a tortoise over there. Smithing stone, thank you. Root resin. There's a giant turtle over here, man. Oh, mosquitoes. Okay, there's no way they're friendly. How am I supposed to attack that with a giant club? Now, that thing in the middle of the water is moving. Now, where's that mosquito? Oh, how did you miss that? Hey, Mr. Turtle! Oh, this is so unexpected. There being lovely animals here. Hey, mate. I'm not going to kill you, I promise. Watch it turn around and it's got like an evil head. Hiya, mate! How awesome is that? If you attack me, dude, please don't. Oh, that's so cute. Look at him. Jeffrey. That's Jeffrey. Jeffrey the turtle. Hey, Jeff. I won't jump on you or anything, I promise. This isn't Mario. Now, what on earth are these things? They look like hearts, don't they? They look like hearts. That is disgusting. What is that? Those mosquitoes do something to me. Honestly, that is minging. That is proper minging. Let's go and punch it. Hello there. Now, is this a plant or is this actually an enemy? Oh, God! Oh! What is it doing? Oh, it's got like special stuff. That's what we want, right? No poison. I don't have any shoes, mate. That was worth 13 runes. Strip of white flesh. Okay, fine. I'm not going to kill the other one. They kind of seem peaceful, to be fair. Can you imagine feeling guilty about killing stuff in a FromSoftware game? How bizarre is that? Right, here's the beginning chapel thing. So, we've got like 10 minutes, so I say we try and make our way. See you later, Jeff. I hope no one hurts Jeff, because he's officially our best friend in the lands between. Alright, not you. Billy the Boar. Right, listen, mate, I don't want to hurt you. I killed your friend, I understand, but he started it, alright? Okay, so this definitely looks like an enemy camp. Let's be honest. So this is the castle we need to get to, and there is a site of grace right in front of it, so I feel like it would be prudent to go there first. We can sneak over there. This armor's great because it kind of covers our legs up, so no more mooning. And this is where we want to be then. Alright. Okay, so we've made our way to the castle. Frame rate feels like it's taking a bit of a hit here. No, not too bad. Okay. Excellent. Let's have a little rest. Now can we go into the inventory here? Yeah, of course we can. Oh, wait, what? This is a cutscene. Oh, the maiden. Nice.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Like a dragon's claw.
Offer you an accord.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Okay. I mean, we need her to level up, right? So
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter.
yeah.
I bequeath to you this ring.
Spectral steed whistle. Oh, is that, oh, the horse?
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I will. Okay. Not particularly great work on the lip syncing here FromSoftware. Jesus Christ. She's literally just going for the whole time. Okay, so we've got Torrent. She's called Melina. She is our maiden. she needs to get to the big tree. Okay. Right, so how much do we need to level up?
Your runes to strength.
I don't think we've got enough,
Let
but we
my
are...
hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
We're only level 1.
Share them with me. Your
With the level...
thoughts.
Yes, with the
Your
level up...
ambitions. The principles you would follow.
With the level up menu, you can spend runes to increase your attributes. With each attribute increase, your level rises by 1. As your level rises, so does the amount of runes required for your next attribute increase. Okay, so we can afford 1 bloody level. We're only level 1. I feel like this should be cheaper at this point. We do have poise. Poise goes up with mind, right? No? What puts up our poise? I thought it was... Maybe it just... we need to get to a certain point in the game first. Oh, I'm thinking of equipment Lord, aren't I? Yeah, let's just get health. We just want health. We've not got enough money to buy all that stuff yet, so... Health, health, health. Alright, thank you, Melina. So yeah, it was like a claw. That, like, I don't know if it's a mark or a tattoo that she's got on her left eye. Okay, so let's just spend the last couple of minutes checking all the stuff we picked up. Okay, a strip of white flesh. Thin strips of flesh taken from a bloodless creature. Material used for crafting items. The dried meat toughens the constitution, boosting resistance. It's known for long-lasting effects. A lump of flesh. A lump of beast flesh filled with rich juices. Material used for crafting. Found by hunting carnivorous beasts. Meat suitable for a rustic feast. Thin bones. Thin, hard beast bones. Material used for crafting items. Yeah, found on beasts. Commonly used to make disposable weapons. A silver firefly. Firefly that gives off a silvery light. Material used in crafting. Found near bodies of cold water untouched by sunlight, so in caves. In dungeons. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. So maybe they'll be used to trap as a trap at some points. Gold-tinged excrement. Someone's excrement, it has a golden tinge. Material used for crafting, often hidden in woods and thickets. Gold-tinged excrement is a highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out, nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. For better or for worse, it remains as it is. Great! Cave moss. Fairly luminescent moss that grows in dark caves. A fundamental ingredient in medicinal boluses? Root resin. Resin secreted from the roots of the great tree. Can also be found near trees on the surface. The roots of the great tree were once linked to those of the Erd tree, or so they say. And it is for this reason catacombs are built around great tree roots. Okay, so there's the Erd tree and the great trees. So I guess the great trees are the smaller ones, maybe? An Erd leaf flower. A dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Erd tree in the days of antiquity. Days of antiquity, so better times, I guess. Mushroom. A fungal growth that thrives in damp thickets and elsewhere. Its thick, spongy flesh makes it a key component in throwing pots. Okay. And rower fruit. Berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs, easily found everywhere in the lands between. It has a wide variety of uses. A smithing stone. Smithing stone is found throughout the lands between, and mining galleries built to excavate it can be found everywhere. Stone used to smith a variety of armaments, a shard found in plenty. A cracked pot. This empty vessel somehow mends itself when broken. Essential vessel for crafting cracked pot items. The material and magics sealed within deploy their effects when the pot is thrown. That's so weird. So has it got an unlimited use? Our club. Did we pick up anything else? Yeah, the surcoat. Armor worn by soldiers loyal to Godric the Grafted. Okay, so that's... he's in the castle, I guess. The surcoat depicts the distant Erd tree and the beast regent, an emblem of the golden lineage. Both are symbols of glory now past. Okay, so these soldiers all work for Godric, who is in Castle Stormvale. Tutorials, multiplayer stuff. Golden runes. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between. The lingering trace of gold. Used to gain a small number of runes. Oh, right, okay. Runes are nourishment for the development of any Tarnished, provided a finger maiden can be found. A ruined fragment. Stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky. Oh, we can throw it at enemies. Okay, these shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. They glow with a faint light from within. Yep, throwing knives. Right, that's everything. Damn it! Right. Yeah, I understand. Right, we don't need the FP stuff for the minute, so... Okay, so she's just going to appear anywhere. Use the Spectral Steed Whistle to summon and ride your Spectral Steed. If your Spectral Steed dies, you can summon it again, but it will cost 1 flask of Crimson Tears to do so. Oh, really? You can dismount by using the whistle again, or by pressing L3. Interesting. From the pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening the main menu. We've got our pouch. Spectral Steed Whistle. Okay. Right, let's summon Torrent before we move on. Whoa! So it's not quite a horse, is it? Because it's got, like, horns. Oh my god, and we can... Nice! Wow, that is awesome, man. Can we attack? Yeah. Heavy attacks. Wow. How do we get off? Oh god. One of those flying things is over here now. That's weird. Maybe because it's nighttime. Okay, that is cool. Alright guys, I'm going to leave our first episode there. Yeah, amazing start. I know we haven't made much progress, but there's so much to take in, right? So, yeah, we're in the lands between. We're on our way to Stormvale Castle, and we've met the maiden. We've got Torrent, our horse, and we're gonna go and try and deal with Godric, right? Godric the Grafted. So I hope you enjoyed the start of Elden Ring. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know any tips if I've missed out on any controls or important information that might help me. Please keep everything spoiler free. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, maybe leave me a like on the video, consider subscribing, and just remember everybody, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.